Amy here again. Today is Halloween. I hope you are all having an awesome Halloween. I am just enjoying a pumpkin beer, probably watch some scary movies later. That'll be about the extent of the festivities this year, unfortunately. But I thought that since it's Halloween, I would tell a ghost story. And since this channel is to talk about my experience as a Jehovah's Witness, it would be a Jehovah's Witness ghost story, which shouldn't exist, right? Jehovah's Witnesses are not supposed to be interested in ghost stories. They are supposed to avoid completely the supernatural and the occult. But in reality, Jehovah's Witnesses are obsessed with demons and with Satan, and think that they are involved in the everyday lives of people. I feel like almost every pioneer had some type of story about someone that they studied with that maybe was into tarot cards or palm reading or something like that. And when they were studying with them, things would just float around in the house on their own. Things would move. I remember one story, the person walked into the kitchen and it looked like a normal, orderly kitchen. And then the next time they went into the room, all of the dishes had been removed and put on the counter, which I just think sounds like what a stupid trick for a demon to do. It's not even scary, it's just, inconvenient to put all this stuff away. But the most scary ghost story that I had heard as a Jehovah's Witness involved my mother. And the story goes, she was sleeping in bed one night and she saw across the side of the room, other side of the room, a black kind of shadowy figure. And didn't know if her eyes were playing tricks on her or what it was kind of scared. The figure started moving closer to her. And at this point she's getting really scared and she tries to wake up my dad and she can't move. It's like someone is holding her arms down. She can't do anything. The figure gets closer and closer and it puts its hands to her neck and it starts choking her. And she's trying to breathe, she's gasping for air, she tries to let out a scream and she has no voice. The demon has pinned her down and taken her voice from her. Now, I don't remember if somehow maybe she got out the name Jehovah and then he disappeared, or if, the demon just went on its merry way and off to the next Jehovah's Witness to spook. I don't know. But after that, allegedly, my parents went on this crusade to try to find out what had brought the demon into their house. And my mom loves to shop at rummage sales. And they had discovered that she had purchased a candle holder that had belonged in a church. Now, I don't know how they figured that out. I don't know if, was it inscribed property of Catholic yada yada and she had missed that when she bought it. I have no idea. But my dad apparently tried to destroy it. He had thrown it in fire and it wouldn't burn or melt, and tried to run it over with his car, and I guess the thing wouldn't bend or something. I don't know. I don't know if that means the demon was still in the candle holder or if the demon puts a force field around the candle holder from Christendom. I don't know. But clearly the demon was upset that a Jehovah's Witness had property that had belonged to a church and had come to scare my mother for it. Now, as a kid, I can't even describe how scary that thought was. To think that a demon had been in my parents' house. It had been in the house. And it had attacked my parent. That was 1,000 times scarier than any ghost story I'd heard from kids at school or any horror movie that I snuck and watched in the basement even though I wasn't supposed to watch. That was just beyond terrifying. And now that I'm an adult, I'm a skeptic. I don't believe in the supernatural. I don't think that there was a figure in my mom's room that night. I think that it was all in her mind. Could it have been a dream? Maybe. I guess there is a type of nightmare where your mind wakes up but your body is still in this sleeping, paralyzed dream state. And it can be very frightening for anyone who experiences that. So yeah, I think that that could have been it. Or maybe it's just the result of living in a world where you tell yourself way too many ghost stories.